It like totally makes sense. It was like one of those light bulb moments. We went and looked at that option, made an offer yesterday, and heard this morning that it was accepted.
Okay.
Good morning. Welcome to another day at the Knorps, friends. Good to see you. So today, I think Mike this afternoon is going to take some of the kids out on the boat with some friends of theirs. I'm going to hang back with Esther and Eve. But I'm out for my morning walk. I don't go fast, as you can see. I am definitely not pumping my arms. I know that would be better for me. I went for a walk with my sister when I was in Utah at that wedding, and she goes super fast. But I just go fast enough that it feels good. But the main point is I want to kind of clear my headspace. So I'm gone about an hour, maybe a little bit over. And that time is just for me, though today I am bringing you guys into it. I try not to, but I think I've said this before. I think I said on Instagram, but I try to really resist the urge to call someone or anything like that. And I try to give myself some self-care by listening to uplifting music or talks or books and just trying to be optimistic and uplifted, which is helpful. Everybody needs that, man. Everybody struggles with just feeling hopeful, especially if you watch the news too much. But what I was going to say was really excited. I can't tell you too many details because last time I told you guys too many details and then people knew stuff that I didn't want them to know, like my address. But remember, we went to Boone. This is the last time we talked about our homestead. Went to Boone, and I don't know if you could tell in the video. I don't think you could, but we came home feeling pretty low because nothing felt right, nothing felt good. It felt actually really bad, and we're like, well, it's probably because we were in the car so long and blah blah blah. And so we kind of rallied again and said, we're gonna write down exactly what we want, and then we're just gonna expect to get it. So we did that, and then we went back to Realtor, and there was only one thing that met our criteria, and we didn't even know if it did. We messaged them, and like dead silence for the next 2 weeks. And so during that time, I think we both thought and about what we really wanted. What was it about this place in Boone that we were dreaming of? And could it be met by something else? Sorry, I'm looking because I don't want you guys to see street signs because I know that most of you are my friends. But it just seems wise not to, let you know exactly where I live. So I made that mental list. And sometimes life is like that. There's something that you're supposed to be doing. And I shouldn't say sometimes. It's almost all the time like this. Something you're feeling drawn to. And so you kind of figure it out and you go towards it. And you're like, it's not really working. And sometimes that means you need to push harder. But you got to be like a detective and say, okay, what are my clues? Am I missing something? Am I jumping to a conclusion about the path before I needed to? Let's look at some other options. When we feel like we've hit a dead end, it's like, okay, let's look at our options. See why we feel like we've hit a dead end. Is it just the wrong timing or is it the wrong direction? So sometimes I'm doing this and people probably think I'm crazy. But anyway, so we made that list of like, this is what we really want. And I was like, I don't know if it is required to live on that many acres. Because I just don't know if that's required. One thing I love is this self-care I do every day. And I want to make sure I have a place where I can walk and feel safe, which means not out in the middle of nowhere. And that was hard to find. So anyways, we made that list and then a new option came up. And came up very quickly. And it just like all of a sudden was like, it like totally makes sense. It was like one of those light bulb moments. We went and looked at that option, made an offer yesterday, and heard this morning that it was accepted. So we're super excited. And when it all goes through, I will tell you all about it. I just don't want to tell you too much about it because it would be really easy to go and get online and find it like people did last time when we thought we were going to buy that house in Utah. So when it closes and when all of the information is not online anymore, I will share what it is. But I wanted to tell you now. I was thinking I wouldn't just say anything, but it's so hard because closing is going to be like 6 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now. And that's going to be a huge part of our life before then. So for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to try and make as many decisions as I can, like very specifically, like flooring and finishes, and put them all in like a folder, essentially, probably just Pinterest, but so that those decisions are made. Obviously, I'll probably change my mind on some of them, but I want it to be like, oh, I already got that figured out, so that when we have all the stress of like actual crews and construction and banks and, you know, builders, that I can at least have a little bit less of that stress. That it's not like the first time I've thought of things. So I wish I could tell you more, and I will someday. What you doing, bud? Did you catch something? Oh, a centipede.
And an ant.
And an ant. Exciting stuff. What are you going to do with it? Just watch it? Maybe you should put a stick in there, see if it'll climb up it. You want my help?
Right.
Pretty excited by that idea, huh? Come here. Let's go over here. Let's put one with leaves on it. Okay?
Okay.
Here. Shove it all the way in.
Too high.
Okay, I'm going to go inside. Have fun.
Bye.
I got these, but we got our like Costco refund. You guys do those? And they're amazing. Another thing I love is this stuff. Noon. I drink it when I get home from my walks. But it tastes so good and so refreshing because it's like an electrolyte drink. So I'm going to make some right now. Hey, EB. What are you working on now?
I'm gonna make
What is it?
I was gonna make something out of paper.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna use this to put this one in that one.
Oh, cool. Girls getting some enchiladas out, leftovers from last night. Andrew wants me to come in and record a podcast with him. Asher? No, you're going to eat all our raspberries in one sitting if you eat them that way. Me too.
I'm here with a few of the kids, 4 of them to be exact. I think you already saw, or Megan already talked about it, but she's taking everyone else to go do something else. I'm not sure what.
And cookies at the bookstore, because everybody knows you go to the bookstore for cookies.
Oh,
So, are they
Most
good?
people are gone. They went tubing at the boat.
Yeah, that's right. And Esther wanted to get some hair stuff at Sally's, so we did that. Then we went to Petco.
What?
We went to Petco.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're at the bookstore.
He forgot that we went.
He wants a new school book. The one she has is a little too hard.
But we decided to take a smaller group out tubing. We're gonna pick up a couple friends whose home is on the lake here. It's a couple kids of the Abbotts who are our family friends, so you guys have seen it here before. In fact, we went with Randy and Sandy on our boat date a little bit ago. So we're gonna jump in, do that, do some tubing. Should be a quick trip, but everyone's pretty excited to go tubing again. Okay, we picked up Caleb and Josh.
Yep.
This is Andrew though, but they're ready to go. Pearl's gonna watch for me. Peter, they went for a quick swim. This is Josh. These guys went for a quick swim while we got things lined up. So the tube is filled up. We're gonna hook up the rope and then we're gonna rock. Andrew and Caleb are done. How was it, guys? We didn't.
Great. I loved it. We want to go again, but faster. Yes.
We didn't get a whole lot of it because I can't drive and be the camera at the same time. Pearl's kind of filling in. So you kind of did. All right, now we got the 3 young guys in there. We're not going to go too fast for them though, because they don't want too fast. All right, we determined that Peter and Asher and Caleb can't go together on the raft or on the tube because, sorry, Josh, because they all have differing opinions on how fast they should go. So they're done. Now it's time for, who's out there?
Me and Pearl.
Pearl and Andrew.
Who's me?
Pearl and Andrew. All right, I think we're done. The younger boys took a dip, swam a little bit, and head back. Dropped off Andrew at Caleb's house when we dropped them off because they're going to hang out tonight. But we all had a good time. So, like we said before, these boat videos are all sponsored by Discover Boating. We've been partnering with them to have some boating experiences, see what it's like to be out there with the family, and it's been awesome so far. So if you want to check them out, go to discoverboating.com. There's a link in the description of this video and lots of information about boats, boating, how to buy a boat, what to look for in a boat for your family, because there's lots of options, all that good stuff. So check them out. Been really happy with all the fun experiences we've had out in the water so far. We're heading home. Megan tells me Elijah's making spaghetti, so go check that out. Just walking in.
Elijah made us his specialty, his pasta. It's kind of,
Nice.
I would call it spaghetti, but we're eating it with rotini.
It's better with non-spaghetti noodles.
Elijah has a specialty spaghetti. Do we have a recipe for that on the website?
And for those of you who don't eat pasta, I like to take the sauce and either put it on a sweet potato or an omelet. Because I don't really like zoodles anymore. It's too slimy. What's zoodles? Zucchini noodles.
Noodles made with zucchini. Debatable whether that's a good idea or not.
Okay, we're going to have a prayer and eat.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm in the library now with Mike and Elijah. Remember how earlier I said that we got this property and that we have to design the house and that we want to make as many decisions as we can before we close. I have a humongous stack of books, but they all look really good. So go ahead and carry them, Elijah.
What?
Okay, we're going to look at all these books and decide which ones are worth
We're going to
taking
figure it out
home.
right now. We're going to go every page of this book.
Yeah, we're going to figure out
We
this
got
out.
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so this is our not keep pile. This is our keep pile.
Wait, I thought that was our... I keep on putting books in the not keep pile.
You haven't put books anywhere.
Oh,
You're
you're
just
right.
going to look good. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, that guy.
This one looks pretty good. Goes through the history, so we really want our home to look historic. So I think that's a good one.
I just stopped there and
Thank you.
randomly.
We appreciate that. You're doing a really good job.
I want to make it
babe.
look like I care.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, sort of.
We finished up at the library, but we're up near Daniel's work and needed to kill some time. So where did we end up?
Like an hour.
Someone just threw up.
Value Village.
For sure, I don't
Okay, this guy's pretty good. I collect creepy dolls, and he's pretty creepy. Oh,
Kind of works.
we paid so much for ours, and they're like $15 at the thrift store.
Look at that camera. It's like,
Where?
that's a camera. I think it must be autofocus or something.
The Beetlejuice chair.
And you can put stuff in it. Let's see if it's comfortable. Very comfortable.
Hey, we need to get this for our, like, Christmas pageant. This is, like, amazing. Dude, this is, like, a legit shepherd's costume.
Well, I've been looking for one of those.
It's perfect, Dad.
You kind of like do this thing with it.
Or you GQ shepherd?
Mm-hmm.
This is the modeling shepherd. It's perfect for, I think shepherds actually just warm open. Only when they got cold.
When it gets really cold out on the plains.
Ooh.
Can you wash it though? Megan found the shoes.
Well, I've been wanting these shoes for I don't know how long.
You keep looking at them and then you're like, you know what?
They are here in my size.
Today's the day.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe you're putting those on without socks. That's what I can't believe.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh. These are scary. I should get them just for like a witch costume.
They look, you can just paint them black.
You don't need to paint them black. You could be like one of the witches from Witches, you know, where they're like look like normal ladies, but they're not.
They're not.
Remember, they don't have toes. They wear like square-toed shoes. These are not square-toed, but that's a good book. If you guys haven't read it and you want to read something aloud to your kids in October,
Oh yeah.
and they're not too young because it is spooky. Witches is a really fun one to read aloud.
Roald Dahl.
Roald Dahl.
Okay, let's see. Those look good, yeah, they look like they work.
Okay, I'm gonna go finalize it.
We're getting ready to call tonight. Megan is flipping through home books.
I found my
oh yeah,
dream-
we went to the library. We showed that.
Yeah. Found my dream book, A Field Guide to American Houses, and it actually walks you through like the entire history of American houses, including Native American houses. Okay, y'all?
Native American houses?
Yes.
Whoa.
But because I want this house of ours, I want it to be historic looking and feeling.
Even though it's not actually historic.
Well, but you know how many times, like, it's really obviously hard to make a new house that looks timeless, that looks old.
Yeah.
And because you don't see it that often.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to do that. Excuse me, sorry. So I'm looking through here to kind of identify. I know houses I like, but I don't. But a lot of it's very eclectic, and I want to really, really nail down what is it that you like, what is it that you're looking for, and I am. You guys want to see?
She is
some of the
nailing
things?
it down.
I know
Do they
that I
wanna
love.
see?
I love Tudor, but I don't want all the Tudor woodwork because they have. They definitely want to see at least one house, right, guys?
Okay,
Come here.
show us one here. Maybe I'll turn the camera just a second.
Cute Tudor right here. I love front-facing gables, so you get that little storybook thing.
Yes.
This is I would love to have a house that looks like that, but I have 11 children, and then there would be the old woman who lives in a shoe.
Because it's kind of small.
I don't have 11 children. I have 9 children.
Well, I count as one, so you have 10.
There's another cute front-facing gable, very Americana.
Wait, you said you were going to show us one, but we're on our third so far.
And
You need to stop.
I like Gothic Revival, surprisingly. Very cute. They look like dollhouses. That's probably why.
You love dollhouses. That's true.
These are all front gabled roofs. That's why I like this one's a cute, simple front gabled roof. And I'll show you one more. This one is cool. It's a very old, post-medieval English house.
That looks kind of scary
I know.
to me. Is that why you like it?
I think so. Kind of reminds me of that house in Iceland.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Except this is American houses, so it wouldn't be in Iceland.
Yeah, I have more, but I won't make you look.
So this is a good book to get.
Yeah, I mean, I have
We got it at the local library.
Yeah, I have actual house plans books. These are the kind of books that like keep me awake all night. Like after I've looked at them.
in your brain.
Yes, because I'm like, okay, well, you can put the kitchen over here, and you can put the dining room here. No, wait, but the bathroom, where are you gonna put the bathroom? But even opening it, it's like,
Your brain starts to go cray-cray.
Well, like I've said on here before, I don't want the open floor plan.
Yep.
And so that really narrows it down. Probably like 98% of these are open floor plan.
Darn them.
If you haven't watched, you don't know, I don't like open floor plans because to me, and what I've discovered, I used to love them, but what I've discovered as a mother of so many kids that are home all the time, that I'm either in my bedroom or in the same room as everybody else.
There's no in between. You
like,
can't be out there without being
I
in
yeah,
everyone's business.
I like open feeling rooms, but I want at least more than 2 rooms, like bedrooms and living space. So
Right.
I want some walls. Lots of bright windows, but I definitely want some walls and some delineations of space.
Good.
Cozy.
Good walls make
Quiet.
good family members.
You're right. That's
Right?
a good quote, Mike.
I'm gonna put it in my new book.
Your new book.
My quote book where I quote myself the whole time.
And if anybody wants to know, I got my sweatshirt that I love at Target. It has a little velvet heart on it. It's super cute.
Cute. So thanks for coming along.
Hope you had a good day.
Yeah.
Or I betcha that you're gonna have a good day if it hasn't started yet.
So like, comment, subscribe. Go to norpandsouth.com. Also check out the link at the bottom for Discover Boating.
Oh,
we went
yeah,
on our
you
boating
guys had
outing
fun out
today.
on
It
the
was
boat
fun.
today.
And that's it. Hope you guys have a good day or night, and we will talk to you later.
Thanks for coming along on another big announcement video.
Was this a big announcement video?
Well, yeah, I told him that we, just put an offer that got accepted, but I can't tell him on what.
Mysteries.
Next month, guys. Next month. I promise
Okay.
I'll tell you as soon as I can.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.